Oseh shalom b'mumav, may the one who makes peace in the high places make peace down here now. So our Torah portion centers around the journeys of Avram and Sarah, Hagar, Ishmael, and Yitzchak, and concludes at the end of the parasha with one of the most disturbing pieces of Torah that if we don't read and are disturbed by it, then we're not reading the text that's in front of us. It's Akedat Yitzchak, the binding of Isaac. God calls to Avram, Avram, Avram. And Avram answers, Hineni, I'm here, I'm ready, I'm listening. What do you require of me? Avram, the man of faith, is ready to do what the Holy One of Blessing requires. Only what is that? To sacrifice your son, your only son, Yitzchak. Did Avram know that that was what was coming when he said, Hineni, I'm here, I'm listening, I'm ready. Someone else says, Hineni, Moshe Rabbeinu, Moses, at the burning bush, is drawn in by this bush that burns but is not consumed. And when the voice comes from the burning bush, Moshe says, Hineni, here I am. I'm ready, I'm listening. What do you need from me? And what does the Holy One of Blessing say? I want you to go back to the place where you killed the slave driver, where your people are enslaved, and I want you to bring them out. These tasks that God asks of Avram, of Moshe, are they reasonable? Are they ones that we would ask for willingly? When we say Hineni, I'm ready and willing, do we mean for anything? The situation that we are in right now in this world is not one that we created. It's not one that we chose. And yet we are forced to respond to it. We are forced to respond to it because our phones don't let us escape what is going on. Because in every conversation that we have with a colleague or a friend or somebody that might be a friend, but we don't know exactly what do they think, somebody that might be more right-wing or more left-wing, can I really speak openly with this person? If I believe that Israel is doing everything it can to bring back its hostages by decimating Gaza, who can I share that with? If I believe that the Palestinian people have a right to their own state and to live in peace alongside Israel, who can I share that with? And why does it seem like there is no leadership in the world, not Palestine, not Israel, not the Arab world, not the Western world, that is putting a solution on the table that will create a peaceful world in the Middle East going forward forever? No one. And we who are Jewish people, concerned people living in Cape Town, South Africa, are being called to respond to this emotionally, to respond to the rise in anti-Semitism, to respond to the associates, friends, colleagues who do not feel that they can be our friends at this moment, and we might feel the same because of our views, because of views that we are forced to take in a situation that we did not create and did not choose. How can we say Hineni at this moment? It's very difficult, almost impossible, to create a way of thinking or a way of speaking that encompasses everything that we would want at this moment, because it seems like those narratives are so different, and what is required and needed from different people so different. What does it mean to stand for something at this moment in time, right now? To say, Hineni, this I can get behind. Very difficult, maybe impossible. What we do have control over, because we don't over what happens there, what we do have control over is how we respond. I'm not going to judge the person who has decided the way to respond is to post convincing videos and messages to persuade everybody that their view is right. But that's not what I need to do right now. And I'm not going to judge those who say, I can say nothing. I'm going to switch off and not focus on this because it is too overwhelming. I can do nothing here. My gut feeling is that what is needed right now from every single person is to consciously choose to make something good in this world, to use our hearts and our hands, our minds, our creativity, our ability to bring goodness into this world. Something good, small, big, doesn't matter. Create it, push it, fight for it. Do something that will make this world kinder right now, because that is what it needs. And over that we have control. So if somebody says, what can you say right now? I would say there's 3 things that we can safely agree on wherever we are on the spectrum. Number 1, return the hostages safely now. Number 2, end the bombing of Gaza. And number 3, create a long-term and lasting peaceful solution for Israel and Palestine. I don't think that's too much of a stretch to get anybody, wherever you're sitting, to agree on those 3. So let's start from there. Let's daven for that. Let's speak to that. And let's see what we can do to make this world a little bit kinder, a little bit better, because of our presence in it. So someone reminded Ondi, who reminded me, Gail, that it might seem overwhelming right now, but this is where our souls have chosen to be. At this moment, here, in this body, in this life, now. This is where we are meant to be. And because we are here, we have a purpose to fulfill. What a beautiful thing to be reminded of. Let's do that. Good Shabbos, everybody. So, in a moment, we're going to stand. Fabio's going to sing the words of Shomer Yisrael, which, if someone passes me a siddur, I'll find the page of, which calls out, thank you, Eric, or Samantha, which calls out to God as the Shomer Yisrael, as the guardian who is looking after the remnants of the Jewish people, us, all of us.